do you think your enemy is? Come on, let's go. Hurry, let's go. Head for the temple. Help me fight them off. There's no time to waste. Jump! There's trouble ahead. Use extra caution. Ho, ho, ho! Way to go! Good eyes, boy! My! What's this? What's that? Shadow, look at that! Whoa! What the? What are you doing? You're going to crash! Don't fall. Try going up. Try going down. You can break that, no problem. Shadow, leave my things alone. Smash that thing to bits. Take a good look below you. Falling here looks like it'd be a one-way trip. Without rings, you'll be completely defenseless. Make sure you don't run out. You can use your light dash where those rings are. Ah, that's how it's done. Show gun that we mean business. Keep it up. There are still lots more left. All right, on to the second half. Only a few more. You can do it. There's just one more somewhere. That's it, Shadow. What are you doing? Oh, hurry up. What's wrong? Can you hear me? The window in the lower right-hand corner lets you check special actions, weapons, and vehicles. The remaining targets that I've set for you are shown in the upper right-hand window. Doing good things will fill up the blue gauge, and doing evil things will fill the red one. Once the gauges are full, then you'll be unstoppable, Shadow. The triangle button unleashes your true inner strength if pressed when one of your gauges is full, Shadow. The Y button unleashes your true inner strength if pressed when one of your gauges is full, Shadow. The Y button unleashes your true inner strength if pressed when one of your gauges is full, Shadow. Your heroic power is the teleportability of chaos control. Your dark power is the explosive, destructive force of Chaos Blast. Using chaos control might cause you to slip up and miss the targets I've set for you. Press the circle button to stop before you accidentally go too far. Press the X button to stop before you accidentally go too far. Press the B button to stop before you accidentally go too far. Your Chaos Blast has a large blast area. Don't use it when any of my robots are around. Press the circle button when you're near some rings to use the light dash move. Press the X button when you're near some rings to use the light dash move. Press the B button when you're near some rings to use the light dash move. Press the X button while jumping to do your homing attack. Press the A button while jumping to do your homing attack. Press the A button while jumping to do your homing attack. What are you waiting for? Use your homing attack to get past here. Don't forget that you can control the camera by moving the right analog stick. Don't forget that you can control the camera by moving the C stick. Don't forget that you can control the camera by moving the right thumbstick. Use the square button to attack. The circle button will let you do other actions. Use the B button to attack. The X button will let you do other actions. Use the X button to attack. The B button will let you do other actions. Shadow, you should be able to make that jump if you just grab hold of the edge. You can use the pause menu to swap your current mission character. But did you also know that you can use the directional buttons? You can use the pause menu to swap your current mission character. But did you also know that you can use the control pad? You can use the pause menu to swap your current mission character. But did you also know that you can use the directional pad? You can swap your weapon with another one that's on the ground by pressing the circle button. You can swap your weapon with another one that's on the ground by pressing the X button. You can swap your weapon with another one that's on the ground by pressing the B button. If you hold down the R2 button, you can keep facing forward while you move about. If you hold down the R button, you can keep facing forward while you move about. If you hold down the R trigger, you can keep facing forward while you move about. These walls should be close enough together for you to triangle jump, Shadow. Just keep using your jump dash over and over to get higher. While clinging to the wall during a triangle jump, you can run short distances along the wall. If you don't jump again soon, though, you'll fall. Be careful where you try this. Press the circle button while running so you can slide underneath narrow gaps. Press the X button while running so you can slide underneath narrow gaps. Press the B button while running so you can slide underneath narrow gaps. Are you ready? Line up your target in the cannon's crosshairs and fire away! Hold the square button to lock that weapon's sights on a target and then release to fire. Hold the B button to lock that weapon's sights on a target and then release to fire. Hold the X button to lock that weapon's sights on a target and then release to fire. Containers and bombs can be picked up and thrown by using the circle button. Containers and bombs can be picked up and thrown by using the X button. Containers and bombs can be picked up and thrown by using the B button. For big things that look too heavy to lift, press the circle button and you might still be able to move it. For big things that look too heavy to lift, press the X button and you might still be able to move it. For big things that look too heavy to lift, press the B button and you might still be able to move it. You can jump up on that and then grind your way down it. Press the circle button while grinding to speed up, and press the square button to fire your weapons. Press the X button while grinding to speed up, and press the B button to fire your weapons. Press the B button while grinding to speed up, and press the X button to fire your weapons. Use the left analog stick to pick which direction to jump when you want to switch rails. Use the control stick to pick which direction to jump when you want to switch rails. Use the left thumbstick to pick which direction to jump when you want to switch rails. Why is something like this in my base? Anyway, just press the circle button to get on. Why is something like this in my base? Anyway, just press the X button to get on. Why is something like this in my base? Anyway, just press the B button to get on. Oh, to think those aliens had technology like this. I'll bet this can hover over that magma. I think you can fly on that bird-like creature to get past here. Shadow, try roughing it up a bit and then press the circle button to ride it. I think you can fly on that bird-like creature to get past here. Shadow, try roughing it up a bit and then press the X button to ride it. I think you can fly on that bird-like creature to get past here. Shadow, try roughing it up a bit and then press the B button to ride it. Press the left analog stick up to make this thing dive and then pull back to make it fly up. Holding down the X button will let you accelerate. Press the control stick up to make this thing dive, and then pull back to make it fly up. Holding down the A button will let you accelerate. Press the left thumbstick up to make this thing dive, and then pull back to make it fly up. Holding down the A button will let you accelerate. Check the lower right-hand corner of the screen to see the creature's remaining health. Make sure you steer clear of walls and obstacles while flying. Oh, that black bird creature is different from the others. It seems to be able to fire something. Use the square button to attack, just like with a lock-on weapon. Use the B button to attack, just like with a lock-on weapon. Use the X button to attack, just like with a lock-on weapon. Press the circle button to get on board this gun vehicle. Press the X button to get on board this gun vehicle. Press the B button to get on board this gun vehicle. Shadow, can you hear me? This is going to be the ultimate test of your abilities. Now go! Head for the goal ring! Shadow, it's me again. Are you upset with me for something? Very well. You're about halfway through your training. Keep at it and head to the next goal ring. This is the final stage. Use this teleporter to go back. Shadow, use that. Shadow, get in. That fire's no concern to you. Just forget about it. Gun must have constructed some kind of military robots to capture these black creatures. Those gun fools. They call a measly little thing like this a turret? This is supposed to be impressive. The turrets on my battleship are 100 times this size. Touch this save point just to be on the safe side. Pressing the circle button while atop a save point will warp you to other save points you've touched. Pressing the X button while atop a save point will warp you to other save points you've touched. Pressing the B button while atop a save point will warp you to other save points you've touched. That ring is an acceleration device. Give it a try. There's a switch that will open this cage. If you want to open this cage, then defeat those gun troops. If you want to open this cage, then defeat those black creatures. Don't just stand there. Grab hold. That box is too tough. Just leave it alone. That box looks rather heavy. Forget about trying to lift it. Have you gotten any special weapons yet? This container is for retrieving one of those. That's a bomb. If you're careful with it, you can use it to attack the enemies. You can use that bomb as something to throw later. You can use this to fly over to the other side. You can move and shoot while descending with the parachute.
あのバルーンをぶち壊して中身をいただくんじゃ、シャドウ。
This switch must do something when you press it. Shoot that floating switch. According to my research, pressing the circle button will let you use the alien's red rapid transit flow. According to my research, pressing the X button will let you use the alien's red rapid transit flow. According to my research, pressing the B button will let you use the alien's red rapid transit flow. Shadow, spin dash on top of the alien's red slime. You can use the red streams on the wall by pressing the circle button when wall running. You can use the red streams on the wall by pressing the X button when wall running. You can use the red streams on the wall by pressing the B button when wall running. Use the circle button to get in and out of that turret, and then press the square button to fire. Use the X button to get in and out of that turret, and press the B button to fire. Use the B button to get in and out of that turret, and press the X button to fire. My research shows that the moving black slab can be momentarily stopped with some gunfire. You need to turn on the switch to this fan. My research indicates that your Chaos Blast should be able to destroy this matter. Hold on to that key. You'll need it to open secret doors. This door takes 5 keys to open it. My analysis shows that this field of light is a space-time distortion device used for instant warping. That light will fill up your hero gauge, Shadow. That light will fill up your dark gauge, Shadow. That gas taints a person's soul with evil and will increase your dark gauge. Give it a try. That light capsule seems to have the power to heal people. This capsule doesn't just heal people, it also has a soothing effect on the subconscious. Using heal units to distract enemies can be a very helpful tactic when you're in a rush. Those alien cages have the gun insignia on them. Don't let the black creatures out. Jump with all your might inside of that orange frame. Those bizarre red fruits are some kind of alien vegetation. They're also very toxic. Guns tried to copy my designs. Sadly, I might add. Get rid of those worthless things. Time to turn those gun robots into scrap. They don't know when to give up, do they? Shadow, show them we mean business. Aha! The black creatures. Shadow, crush them. The black creatures are everywhere. There's no time for mistakes, Shadow. Look up ahead. There's more of them. Be careful. Don't go smashing up my robots. My counter-strike force will take care of this. Don't interfere with them. I wonder how my robots are doing. Oh, those fools really think they stand a chance against my combat mechs? Looks like the soldiers still have some fight in them. You have to stop them. No! This can't be happening! Shadow, help them! Ah, see my lovely army put to its test. Shadow, let's go and lend them a hand. Oh, so Gun has taken a liking to you now, have they? Stupid gun beetle sentry drones. They may be weak, but they are relentless. Those look like gun battle robots. Pretty strong ones, too, from what I've seen. Ho! That's just like the Bigfoot from Prison Island. Those pulsating blobs are some kind of alien spawn. Make sure you don't overlook them. What's this? Some kind of alien worm, and it escapes by burrowing its way underground. According to my data, the giant has been bred for close combat. Oh, and they're ridiculously strong. That's another of my beloved androids, just like you. Say hi and be friends. Those gun robots are in the perfect position for you to use your homing attack. Watch out for those gun robots and their electrical defenses. If you touch them, you'll short out the circuit. You can pick up the gun robot's bombs before they explode and throw them back at them. That robot's auto-target missiles are highly accurate. Watch your step and don't slip up. It might not be as good as my own robots, but it does have some good weapons. Attack from a distance. My egg-pawn shield makes it invincible. Guns are useless. Firearms won't be any good against those shields. Strike them directly. Shadow, smash into those black bird creatures and use them to get across using your homing attack. Those blackbirds are trying to wreak havoc. Take them out now while you still can. Those blackbirds can create a whirlwind-like shockwave. Try jumping over them. Shadow, go for the head. That's its only vulnerable point of attack. The smaller worms that are winding through the air can follow you. Get out of their way. I'm detecting some kind of life form underneath where that shadow is. My analysis shows that when the giant swings his sword sideways, you have a clear shot at his feet. It seems all you need to do is simply jump to avoid being hit by that giant's hammer. According to my analysis, after the giant swings his weapon, he's vulnerable to attack. Stay away from the bombs that my robot is tossing, and whatever you do, don't try anything funny.
上のメカを先に倒すと下の爆弾が大爆発という寸法じゃ。これで侵入者を丸焦げにしてくれるわい。
Don't destroy my marvelous robot's balancing ball, Shadow. You'll ruin his fun little act. My Shadow android was made impervious to homing attacks in order to combat Sonic. The Shadow android's standard armament includes some very relentless lock-on missiles. What are you holding back for? Knock out the alien and take its flying disc for yourself.
That's my Chaos Emerald! Don't you touch it! Watch out for those jets of flame! A sealed-off passageway is on the right-hand side. Look! It's a sea of magma beneath us! Be careful! When all of the units of my volcanic system are activated, my base's defenses will be set. This rail is already under the magma too. The magma's really flowing here. That bridge is the only way to get across. Get up onto the current through this exhaust duct. This is my very own volcanic defense system. Activated to make the magma rise, to block the gun's path. This rail has melted partway through due to activating my volcanic defenses. You're going to need to use the walls to get past here. Activate the defense units and use the ledges leading to the path on the left. Those ledges have risen along with the lava. Do whatever you can to make your way up through here. Don't let yourself get caught in the lava. Shadow, hold up! The defense mechanism is behind you! Turn around! Good. That's one activated. Now the path ahead will be easier to defend. The second machine is up and running. Don't you worry. Even with the rise in magma level, you can still get through. That's 3! There are 2 more within my base. 1 more to go. I'm counting on you, Shadow. Excellent! Ho-ho, Shadow! Gun has surrounded my base and are trying to bring me down. Activate the volcanic defense system to shield the base with my lava magma. If you trigger the volcanic defense system, then my base will be completely secure. Hurry! Don't get caught in the rising magma. Activate the volcanic defense systems. This lava flow will prevent anyone from sneaking into my base. Pretty ingenious, huh? Nobody would expect a base to be built inside an active volcano. Now, let me show you the power of my latest, greatest creation. Is that all you've got? How dare you! You haven't seen the last of me. Lights out! Take this! Oh, you little sneaky thief! I'll smash you to pieces! You'll pay for that! All right, you asked for it! Curses! I won't forget this! You know what they say, the more the merrier! Take this! This is what you get for turning against your master. Know your place, android! Oh, you asked for it! No more Mr. Nice Guy! Time to crush you, once and for all! Next time we meet, you won't be so lucky! Just you wait and see! Lights out! Where'd you go? Very well. If you refuse to obey me, then you'll just have to deal with my finest creation yet! Don't think you stand a chance against me! Oh, that's it! Now you've asked for it! What? No! This can't be! Get ready for a real blast! It's time for missile fever! What? Wait! Abort launch! Now it's time for bomb fever! Get ready to be blasted into oblivion! No! Don't drop them here! Pawn fever! Prepare to be skewered! No! Not shadow fever! No! My beautiful rings! Hey! Stop that! I'll turn both of you into scrap with my latest and greatest invention! Don't think you stand a chance against me! Oh, that's it! Now you've asked for it! What? No! This can't be! Get ready for a real blast! It's time for missile fever! What? Wait! Abort launch! Now it's time for bomb fever! Get ready to be blasted into oblivion! No! Don't drop them here! Pawn fever! Prepare to be skewered! No! Not shadow fever! No! My beautiful rings! Hey! Stop that! I will not allow you to defile my grandfather's legacy! Now you'll get to see the destructive power of my strongest creation yet! Don't think you stand a chance against me! Oh, that's it! Now you've asked for it! What? No! This can't be! Get ready for a real blast! It's time for missile fever! What? Wait! Abort launch! Now it's time for bomb fever! Get ready to be blasted into oblivion! No! Don't drop them here! Pawn fever! Prepare to be skewered! No! Not shadow fever! No! My beautiful rings! Hey! Stop that!
Shadow, can you hear me? The gas from that comet has still made its way into our shelter. Shadow, can you hear me? This might be the last chance I have to speak to you, so what I said about having created you, it was all a lie. Everyone thought you died during that horrible incident, but I rescued you with one of my robots. You'd lost your memory, that's all. You really are the ultimate life form my grandfather created. Shadow, can you hear me? We've managed to escape from that comet. There's no need to hold back. Cause as much havoc as you need to. Is that thing invincible? No, he's got to have some sort of weak point. Shadow, it's useless to attack those flying objects. Listen carefully. Use your full-power Chaos Spear to attack his eye. That's his weak point. Don't give up, Shadow! I'm detecting an energy source above you. Find a foothold to get up. So, this is the Black Creature's temple. It does feel sort of spooky. My battleships are under attack. You've got to stop them. The weather gets a bit turbulent on the inside of the clouds. Even the Black Creatures can't stand up to my fortified fleet. No! Not my beloved battleship! Shadow, I won't forget this! Egg pawns, descend! Destroy everything in sight! That pillar is extremely weak. Be careful. Ah! The pillar's coming this way! Shadow, destroy it! You've got to destroy the devices that keep this place moving. Keep going, but be careful of traps. Don't let a crumbly old wall like that stand in your way. Somehow they're keeping this door shut. God must have left this behind. It looks like it can jump pretty high. I've detected a high-energy magnetic field. Those jewels must be their power source. You need to destroy all the power sources. Turn back around. Good! You've destroyed the first power source. The temple is beginning to rumble. Hurry, before this place collapses. That's the second one. My battleships are in attack formation. Good job, Shadow. I'm detecting only 2 sources remaining. There must be just one more left. Then these cursed ruins can fall back to where they came. That's all of them. Oh, Shadow. Fancy running into you here. There's got to be some kind of peculiar power source that's keeping these ruins afloat. Find it and destroy it. These ruins are a bit more fussy than I expected. Looks like we need to up the ante. According to my findings, there are numerous power sources within these ruins. Shadow, hurry up and destroy your targets. My battleship can't take much more of this. Destroy the aliens' power units. I'm the one who should rule this world. What in the world is keeping these ruins afloat? Take over that turret and shoot down their craft. Try to lead them into the exploding mines. Lock onto those mines and detonate them ahead of you. Can you hear me, Shadow? He's got to be on the inside. Hurry up and find him. Shadow, can you still keep going? I'm afraid I'm done. There are still gun troops left. How do you like my secret base? Gun doesn't stand a chance of getting inside. Out of the way, gun pests! Shadow, get rid of them! My specially selected robots are keeping the door to this room secure. I'm rather proud of this new base, but I would have liked to have kept it secret for a little longer. Shadow, I'll board my airship and take out the gun troops as I go. Cover me! Watch this, Shadow. Witness my cannon as they annihilate those gun fools. Oh, look at those gun fools burn, Shadow! Now hurry, Shadow. We don't have any time to waste. Take those gun pests out from below. I'm going higher. Head below and take out the gun soldiers. I'm going to reduce my altitude. Shadow, go up and take care of the gun soldiers. You can jump to release yourself from the parachute. Hurry up and finish off the gun troops. Oh, nice vehicle you've got there, Shadow. Use the mounted weapons to take out the gun soldiers. The only way to get through this room is to take out all of my robots. Use those turrets and fight off the gun soldiers. My boys are blocking this elevator. Don't worry, my robots have this door sealed shut. Shadow, I need to get back to my base and restore order. Help me get away from these pesky gun soldiers who are on my tail. Get rid of the gun soldiers who are preventing my escape. What are you waiting for? Eliminate those gun fools. Fend off those gun pursuers. Oh, now you've done it. See? These gun are getting on my nerves. Out of my way. Where are you going? That'll take you outside. That platform in the middle of the room is one of the giant lanterns. Just don't look down. If you don't jump off the balloon, it will bring you back to where you started. Use that balloon over there. Ho ho ho! It's a dead end! Or is it? Ho ho ho! Try poking around a little bit. Stupid ghosts, thinking that they can just haunt my cryptic castle. Get out of our way! Do you have any fire? Hurry along now, or you'll be crushed. I didn't know that there was an underground passage here. Ah! What is that? It's going to get us! Jump onto the rail with the rings! Oh, looks like it gave up the chase. This door might be poorly made, but don't do anything too rash. I don't care if the floor is collapsing. Just don't go tearing it all up. You know how these balloons work, right? They're set to float around a set area and then return. If you need to get down, you need to jump off. This stone lantern is for lighting fires. You realize what this means, right? Don't get burned now. That's one of the giant lanterns. Now, light the fire. Shadow, where are you going? The giant lantern is behind you. That's the first one. Now, you just have to find and light the other 4. Good work, Shadow. 3 to go. Ah, that's number 3. More of the intruders are getting in now. Move quickly. Yes, yes. Now, you just need to light the final lantern and my defenses will be complete. Nicely done, Shadow. Hey, Shadow. The black creatures have infiltrated my castle. I'd like you to go and light those giant lanterns. They're part of my special defenses. What are you doing? Hurry up and light the fires on my defense lanterns. Hurry and get my defenses ready. Light the fires on the giant lanterns. How dare they barge into my castle like this? What's wrong, Shadow? Does my castle scare you? Where are you going, Shadow? There are still gun soldiers left. So, fast enough for you? Oh, what a rush! Behold, that tent is the pride and joy of my circus. I've gathered animals all over the world to showcase at my marvelous big top. Hey, where you going? There aren't any gun soldiers past there. You can't have a circus without a tightrope. Of course, there's no safety net, but... Oh! This is a little carnival game that I invented. If you can hit the center of the target, you get a prize. Welcome to my park's astonishing shooting gallery. So, how many balloons do you think you can shoot down? Hit the clock and start the game. Let me give you some pointers on how my little shooting game works. When red and yellow balloons come out, make sure you go for the yellow ones. And don't shoot the ones with my face on them. I decided to requisition this gun turret for my little game. You can move this coaster to the left and right. Give it a try. If you don't want to get hurt, then use this pole to go down. Have you found all the keys for this door? If not, you'll need to go around by climbing the roof. Welcome to the special VIP-only shooting range. Here's your chance to get a bunch of bonus balloons. This tightrope is also a part of my shooting gallery. Let's see your skills. Passing through the fire hoop will give you a nice reward of rings. Do you have the guts to go for it? Try sliding along this rope. I think you'll be fine. Oh, Shadow, there you are. Those gun geeks are trying to demolish my lovely park. Do me a favor and get rid of the soldiers for me, will you? Shadow, the gun soldiers are still making a mess of my park. Finish them all off. Track down the rest of those gun pests. Get rid of those gun soldiers. I won't allow anyone to set foot on my property. What do you think of the world's greatest theme park? Like it? Punish the humans who made you suffer. Yes, that's it. Show them we're not to be taken so lightly. Exterminate them. Don't let them get away. That's it, Shadow. What are you doing? Shadow, cut that out.